we enter a game, one of the mini grief tactics that we use, and I mean this is just one of the tools in the toolbox, in the griefer box, is that we're going to obviously report everything that we see, and it could be something from something as small as just a player's name that we think that the developer or the game company will think is offensive. There's always a stupid GIMP that's got some Harry Ball's name, or suck my, whatever it is. These stupid GIMPs, they think they're going to get away from it. So those are the easy marks, and so that's really not anything. That's just a part of a griefer's day. That's not. That's just a day-to-day griefer operation. That's really nothing that get you happy inside or anything. It's nothing that really raises an eyebrow. It's just a part of the normal operation when you're griefing GIMPs. And then from there you got exploits, or if you see anybody that's botting, where they just running a macro and they're pulling mobs all night and stuff like that. You love to report them and watch them get kicked out of the game. And we have videos on that or if someone's AFK in a zone and he's just trying to exploit and get points and he's not really participating. These are all just mundane griefer tools out of the toolbox. I mean, it's just all the other stuff that we're applying to the game in order to crush it from within and force the community to turn on itself. And all we want them to do is log out. We want them to quit the game or log out. And so all of these little mechanisms are just in place in order to, instill success and institute the griefer. I mean, that's all we're doing is we're griefers, so we're trying to destroy the game and destroy your game experience by all of the means that we have available. So that just kind of gives you an overview, but every now and then, and it's rare, do you hit the griefer lottery. And what I mean by that is when we're playing Rift, we found an exploit that Gimps were using to drop to 0 hit points, switch to a different soul, and then they could run through the dungeon, kill the boss, and they could do it by themselves. Usually you need like 4 guys to go in some of these, and even more, I think, these stupid GIMPs. I mean, we don't do any of that stuff. So, but if no one's on, you want to go in there because there's other grief opportunities which are like, doing as little as possible, pissing off the team, leaving before the instance is finished, so they have to sit there and wait to replace you, and just normal operating procedures like that, like I discussed as far as just reporting people. These are routine measures that we use in dungeons and just anything like resetting a boss, making them do it again, that kind of stuff. So I'm constantly in different facets of the game depending on who's online, and I'm always trying to ruin anything I can. So one point I was in a dungeon and I saw this guy doing this, and he was all happy, and he's a stupid GIMP. So I don't have HOGG in my name in these dungeons because they won't even let me in the team. They know that I'm going to come in there, and that name, I mean, they know it's going to be a bad instance, and they're not going to complete it, and they don't even want to take the risk. So I have to go in with just a little covert grief. I have to go in without HOGG in the name, and when I'm in there, this guy and this other guy, so I'm in a 4-man, and there's only like 3 of us in there, and one guy leaves, whatever, and then this guy says, hey, look, you know about this. And I said, no, what, tell me about the exploit. And so he tells me, and he's like, we just have to do this, hit 0. And so I watch him do it, and I fraps it, of course. I record it, and then I immediately turn it in to Trion because I'm here to help. I'm here to help build a strong community. And so of course I want this guy to be kicked out of the game. And so I go in and out of them for a few days, and this was in like late January, early February, and so I report them for 7-8 days in a row, and I'm just it makes me feel happy whenever I send in a report, and so I report all these guys, and I think nothing of it, and then just the other day, a guy links me, another guy that that I had sent a message to let him know that I reported him, he linked me to a page, and that's where we're at right now. Now, this is a griefer lottery situation. Rift, Trion, tells these Gimps that if they post on the forums and beg for forgiveness, that there's a chance that they'll remove whatever they gained, and then that there's a chance that they can get their account back. Now, they're not saying they can get their account back, and I don't care about that. But right now, they don't have their accounts. Okay, so they're suspended, but they're terminated. But they say, hey, if you go and you beg for mercy to the community, then for what HOGG has done to you, HOGG has reported you and put you in this position, and now you have to beg because you got griefed out of your fucking mind. And you want your account back that you've been playing for fucking, 4 years now? I think this game's been out since 2011. So these Gimps are begging for their account back for what I've done to them. I've reported them, and now they got to beg in the public space. And some of these guys are guild leaders, and it's absolutely great. So here it is, Gimps begging on the official Rift forums, and here they are, and I just need to read them because they are beautiful. Today I was permabanned. The reason, HOGG, I exploited. For those people who do not know, there is an exploit to effectively become immortal. You have 0 hit point. You go down to 0 hit points. You can DPS. You can change roles, but you cannot die. Around 3 weeks ago, I said 4 weeks ago because, it's later, but I abused this bug in order to kill the first 3 bosses solo, although no gear for my alt drop. Sure, stupid Gimp. No, you didn't get any gear? You didn't. Oh, I gained raid marks in which I could not have otherwise. Okay, my intentions were to kill a couple bosses, which we had been farming for months, to not raise suspicion. However, I can see that this is highly unfair, and had the loot RNG going my way, I would have obtained undeserved pieces of loot. I'm extremely ashamed because I'm a stupid fucking Gimp, and sorry to lie to all of the community while I continued on getting shard first and working on region first while I had gone forth and ruined the integrity of the community behind their backs. I will work with the devs if need be to remove the exploit. I mean, is this fucking beautiful? Inflatable panda, you just got fucking griefed. Alright, next guy is Lonto Jones. Got raped. My character, Trunks, at Halil, whatever the fuck, was involved in the use of an exploit to kill Threnger on January 13th around 1 a.m. server time. I violated the TOS by allowing another user to access my account. Sure you did, you fucking Gimp. And make use of an exploit that grants players invulnerability to damage. While I'm not completely aware of the details of how this exploit is triggered, I was aware of its existence and did not come forward. And I am responsible for all actions taken by my character. I am truly sorry for not coming forward. And for allowing this to happen. Given the chance, I would do things differently. Sure you would, fucking Gimp. But HOGG reported me and I got raped. I'm willing to accept any and all consequences for my actions. Trunks, you just got fucking griefed, and then you begged. You fucking begged, Gimp. You're begging on the forums, man. Never beg, Gimp. Alright, here we go. Huey. Alright, I also received the same ban for the same reason. HOGG reported me. I've used the 0 HP bug to kill a couple of raid bosses that I shouldn't have. And while I might have done it out of boredom, I knowingly participated in something I knew would violate the TOS. Whatever the fuck, and Thrangi 1 week saying the boss's name, and another Thranger or whatever a week after that. While I didn't receive any gear that's of any use to me, sure you didn't, stupid Gimp. I picked up currency that I shouldn't have and admit that it was a pretty stupid idea in the first place. Well, now that you got griefed, it was stupid, but boy, you were having a good time, weren't you? Until you got reported. And I'm truly sorry that I took place in this exploit. Oh, sorry about that, Hugh. You got raped. Alright. Okay, then the community manager comes on and says, edit, to clarify these individuals, if they are allowed to have their accounts back will have any potential gains from said activity removed. So anyway, to further, this is what he said, to further clarify that this thread is open for individuals who choose to admit their guilt. Discussion of their actions in this thread will be removed, as that is not the purpose of this thread. This thread is only for those who choose to post any wrongdoing. So, I mean, the happiness inside my soul. I mean, my heart is just so happy right now. The grief is at a really nice level right now. And to even be, messaged in the game and told that, what we did to these people and there's a thread on it. I mean, these fucking Gimps. I mean, this is a great day. People within, here's the next guy, Jordan. People within whatever the fuck have been getting banned. However, I wasn't when rightfully I should have. My character is Gattox, G-A-T-T-O-X of fucking Halillo, whatever the fuck. You got griefed. At the start of January, I used the Perma-Soul Walk exploit to become effectively invulnerable. I used this to kill the first 3 bosses of whatever the fuck to gain a raid mark. I didn't receive any loot drops from this that I recall. I could be wrong. Also, sorry, I don't have exact details on dates and what I received. It was a long time ago. Don't worry, Gattox. When I reported you, that's when they timestamped it. They knew they'll be able to determine when you cheated. Ultimately, this was done out of boredom. Sure, Gimp. I missed our scheduled raid time, so I went and cleared it myself. This was wrong, and I apologize to you guys for using this rather than coming forward. Yeah, apology not accepted. You got griefed. I wanted to come forward and admit my guilt. Sure you did. Corey, whatever the fuck, as a guild, is looking to make amends for our issues and move forward. There was only a handful of us that did this, sure. Please don't look down on the innocent members who were unaware. Don't worry, anybody I see in that guild, I'll be telling them that, we know you're exploiters. All right, High Coast. I think this is a popular Gimp. I think I've seen this. I've seen this pile of dog shit in some war fronts. I remember that name. Hey guys, so obviously I think he's trying to say effed up because he's a stupid Gimp. This was an incredibly silly and immature thing for us to do. I want to specifically apologize to Deepwood for unknowingly taking the Deepwood server first, whatever the fuck, while people from my guild were using this bug. It was completely unintentional and it should be returned to the guild who rightfully earned it. Too late, Gimp Coast, because you already got the credit. You raped your fellow community members. But you were reported by HOGG, so I don't know if that'll help you or make you feel better, but I only used this bug once on High Coast. However, I did help guildies who had missed raids by doing it on their account for them. I have no explanation that would warrant a complete pardon for this, nor do I want to attempt to offer one. Whoa. Whoa, this Gimp's pissed. You ever see those Gimps you ever seen that in the middle where they got the hands and they got their heads stuck in the fucking, and they, pinch it down on? I mean, look, he's still talking shit even in Town Square. All the other Gimps laughing and throwing fucking tomatoes at him and shit. He's got a little rebellion still in him. When you F up like this, it's much better to take it on the chin and admit it. Yeah, it is, Gimp. People are having to go at Trion for making us publicly apologize when that is not the case at all. By giving us the opportunity to explain clearly what we did, it not only serves as a warning to others, but means that the whole issue is out in the open where it is not shrouded in hearsay and rumors. Well, right, I mean, that's what, you can thank HOGG for that because, we reported you, so. Anyway, we'll overlook that. Also, by giving us the opportunity to take responsibility for what we did and hopefully giving us the opportunity to make penance, they are acknowledging that no, not everyone is perfect. No, you're not, Gimp. Nor completely moral when faced with temptations. Well, we don't exploit, so, I guess everyone except HOGG. At this juncture, I would like to point out that we never once used this for a progression kill, nor for any scheduled guild raid, nor for any kill we have ever claimed. That's a lie because when I was in your group, there was 3 of you in it, so, I'm sure you did it all day. Glad that Glad that I could help the community and you could get caught. As guild leader, I realize I bear the burden of what we did more than anyone. Yes, you do, stupid gimp. And it certainly wasn't my intention to undermine the game. Well, I don't know about that. That I have clearly loved playing for over 4 years, and that I am passionate about. A 4-year-old account just grinded his account, dude. Now he just, oh, this is nice. I hope that Trion and the community at large is more understanding than they deserve to be. What? Than they deserve to be. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not, we're not understanding him. We're not, I hope you get terminated. I mean, I'm just letting you know that. We hope you get terminated. And that we have the opportunity to earn back some of the respect and standing we have undoubtedly lost through our foolish actions. That this doesn't destroy a guild that loves playing the game together. Ultimately, and this is probably the one time you'll hear me say it, I love this game and the people I play with. Sure, I don't agree with a lot of decisions, and I'm pretty vocal about it. Oh, not anymore, Gimp, because that account is gone. That account is gone. But if I didn't care so much, I would shut up and not bother. I value the people I have met, the friends I have made, and the fun times, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever, dude. You got griefed, and you're a guild leader. That's a jackpot right there. I mean, thank you for allowing us to be in your team and report you. All right. So, this Regal guy. Dear community, I have been guilty of participating in what I believe is an exploit in an expert dungeon called whatever the fuck Fortress. I have not been banned. I will not discuss said exploit on the forum and will send a private message to someone regarding the details. Hey man, they already know what you did. I mean, you wouldn't be here begging for your fucking account, right? I mean, we know you're an exploiter. I mean, we can't allow that in Rift. Personally, I have a lot more fun killing bosses the way they are intended to be killed, with mechanics and trash mobs. I have felt pressured, DPS rolling, afraid, noob roll, because you're a stupid gimp. Then I might be vote kicked out of the dungeon if I said anything adverse to what the party wanted to do. However, so you're one of those, you were just going along for the ride, gimps? Oh no. You still, I mean, if you're in there, you still, oh yeah, you got to beg. I mean, you got a suspension. However, I had the choice to leave and report. No excuses. Well, that sounded like a fucking excuse, Gimp. I should have stood up for my principles and not exploited cheating on more than a few occasions. I have reported some and forgotten which ones that I did not report. Sure. Here's a little tip, you stupid fucking Gimp. If you're going to exploit, you don't want to report people for exploiting. I mean, this is the kind of shit that's going to happen every time. I mean, just a little tip for you, stupid gimp. Take it for, or, just keep fucking up. It's up to you. In all of my dealings with the Rift team, they have been fair and generous, and I know I have been forgiven before when I raged on the forums when I had a bad day. I hope that the community can forgive my weaknesses. No, we can't. I mean, you can count on that there, Regal. I love the past in the dungeons. Okay, yeah, the Rift team is always go beyond Call of Duty. I'll always trying to find that happy medium with its whole player base and pleasing most. They are also exceptional listeners and understanding. And oh, you are fucking on your knee, dude. Get off your fucking knees, dude. What are you fucking? Oh shit. Dude, you're not going to get your fucking account back, dude. That was unnecessary right there. But, I mean, I appreciated it. But holy shit, they are exceptional listeners, understanding, and passionate about Rift as we are. So passionate that you fucking exploited. Oh, yeah, I mean, you're not going to get the respect of the community. I mean, that's lost. All right. So, here's our buddy Alpheus, stupid gimp. Dear Rift community, I knowingly participated in something I knew would violate TOS. I've cleared a few 3/4 ROFs using an immortality bug. I've also violated the TOS by allowing another user to access my account to make use of this exploit. The dates of my exploits can vary from January to February. Yeah, we know, Gimp, because that's when we reported you. I just want to make this post to apologize and show how guilty I am for... I mean, is this great? for doing this, and I am truly sorry for my actions, and I will accept any punishment that seems worthy of my actions, dude. All that, I mean, just think, Alpheus, all that time you've been playing this game, you just got raped. You just got griefed. I mean, just one report, just a chain reaction of grief. I mean, look at you, dude. Your whole account gone. Gone, man. In limbo. Just, oh. Anyway, I mean, that's our gift to you. Later, Alpheus, you just got raped. All right, Kronos just wanted to add a few comments. We take exploiting very seriously. This is one of the Rift team. We are giving individuals a chance to apologize to their fellow players for actions they have taken. For those who have already sent me PMs, please remember you'll also need to post publicly if you want us to consider unlocking your account. The investigations are still ongoing. Those who have participated in exploits and been reported by HOGG have not yet banned would be wise to admit their guilt. Thanks to all of you who chose to report these exploits instead of taking part in them. Yeah, right? Like me. Like HOGG. I mean, we weren't, I appreciate that, Rift. I mean, we weren't exploiting. We were just, reporting them and trying to get rid of some players as fast as we could. And we saw this. We had no idea that you were going to do this, but we appreciate it. This is nice. A public, when you humiliate a Gimp publicly on a forum, this is nice. I've never seen this before. I mean, we reported thousands of players through the years, and I've never seen a company make them publicly beg for their accounts, and I appreciate that, Rift team. We at HOGG, we appreciate your service there. All right, Haggis 400 and an honest approach. I have also knowingly participated in this bug. Describe where your character is unable to be killed and used it to kill the first 3 bosses. The loot that I received from this was a mage DPS ring, which was a very large upgrade. Well, that's going to be gone, dude. I mean, I hope it was worth it. And a cleric earring, which was still an upgrade for me. The dates are from late January to February. We know, Gimp, because we reported you. I would obviously like all loot and currency gain to be taken away. Yeah, sure, but you liked getting it. You said it was a big upgrade. You enjoyed that shit, but now you hope they take it away. You're a fucking liar. And I also got achievements from this and would like all my achievements taken away, as none were acquired legitimately. No, they weren't. You shouldn't exploit, Gimp. You should not. I mean, you shouldn't do that. You should not do that, especially when we're around. Because I mean, I'm gonna report you every time. I mean, it's my job. I have to report you as a griefer. All right. I hope you understand the feature. I'm very sorry to anyone in the Rift community who is offended by this, and I'm sorry to Trion for making personal use of a bug in Rift. Well, okay. Well, I don't accept, but I do enjoy the humiliation, and let's go to the next one. All right, Crunchy. Now, I remember, I know we've absolutely raped this guy in Warfronts, because I remember that name. It was like, he might even be like Crunchy, maybe Crunchy Black or something. I regret to say, I also used this God Mode bug to kill the last 2 bosses of MS on 2 occasions. I don't have logs of the exact dates, but it will align. I think he's trying to say inline, but he's a stupid Gimp, with other kills from this thread. I want to sincerely apologize to the entire Rift community for my actions. Well, like I said, we don't accept Crunchy, and I hope that your account's terminated. All right, so the next one, Inorix or whatever the fuck. I know we've raped this guy many times. He's active. Hello, guys. I would also like to confess that I use exploits to kill the first 3 bosses when I missed the guild run to get gear marks. I understand my actions were unacceptable and never participate in this again. I regret this decision and apologize to the community. Apology not accepted, but glad you're humiliated. That's great. All right, now we've raped this guy. Who's your daddy? I mean, you know that. I mean, ETAC. Oh, yeah. Okay. On my tune, fucking Gimp. What the fuck is a tune? I knowingly used the Undying exploit and greatly apologize for it. I was mostly interested in clearing old content, but admit to killing buff. And yeah, dude, come on, man. You can't even fucking come clean here. I mean, your head and your hands are stuck in the... Oh, shit. I'm ashamed of my actions and will not be participating in this kind of behavior in the future. No, not on this count, you won't be. It is not fair to other players who are trying to clear the... same content. I'm sorry for using this method that reflects poorly on me as a player. It really does. My two name, E-Tech. Yeah, well, E-Tech, we don't accept at HOGG, and fuck you. Okay, that's good. So let's move past that. Hi, my character, CB, at Halil, whatever the fuck, and I'm going to know we raped this guy, CB, was banned for exploiting a bug that allowed for a type of permanent soul walking that resulted in health being pinned at 0. I knowingly did this on a number of separate occasions. Yeah, you did. In the month of January to participate in the boss kills, and I missed out. Fragments of Horror, blah, blah, blah. I fucking believe the first 3 bosses. And I apologize for this breach of Trion's thoughts and will endeavor not to do so again. Well, I mean, I would have liked a little more in depth of an apology, but this did, I mean, this gave me some grief or happiness, so I appreciate that. And then look at this stupid fucking gimp, Bayuku. He puts a little fucking spoiler thing here, like he's trying. So he's apologizing, but he's still hiding because he's a stupid fucking gimp. So I have to push this button just to read his fucking humiliation. So alright, I'll push it. I am one of the exploiters. Yeah, you are. For this invincibility secret that's existed since the game first came out. I initially found out about it when some of my friends and I were going to the fastest expert times, and we held a lot of them, except a few, and the times that we were trying to beat were outright ridiculous. I could understand if they were from the same top end. You know what, dude? No one gives a shit now, dude. Your account. I mean, I'm not even. It's too long. Okay, this was something I did because no one was online in the guild. Yeah, right. And so you couldn't find a group. That's your fucking excuse here, Gimp. And I was not willing to put up with the madness that is public groups. Being that bored with nothing to do, I exploited. I sincerely apologize for what I have done, but it was not my intention to ruin the gameplay. Oh no, you were ruining our game. You were ruining you were ruining my experience. I mean, you were cheating, man. I mean, you shouldn't cheat. You know what I mean? That's why we had to report you. But world first, shard first, etc. We're all out in the question. I merely wanted to entertain myself. Yeah, sure, stupid gimp. Don't do it unless you were prepared to lose your account and waste 5+ hours of your life. And my actions have offended someone, I would like to know, so that I apologize personally. Well, go ahead to me, because I don't like what you did in the game, and I reported you. I do like that you're crying and begging for mercy on a public forum, on the official forums. I do appreciate that. So, all right, later, dude. I mean, I'm glad you got banned. Just fuck you. Okay, next. So Molly, my character Molly Greybriar was involved in the use of an exploit to kill Thranger of whatever the fuck server time, which resulted in my character receiving an undeserved shard first. I violated the toss by allowing another user to access my account and make use of an exploit. See, this guy's, he's admitting to it, but he's acting like someone did it on his account. See, you're not a sly gimp there. I mean, you're not too savvy in the fucking lying there. I'm truly sorry for not coming forward and for allowing this to happen. No, you're not, because you're not even acting like you were on your own account. You fucking, what was it, fucking just a ghost on your account? Or, I mean, did it get hacked and then they exploited and you just want your account back, so you're just saying anything? I mean, yeah, go ahead and keep this guy, Molly. You're fucked. I mean, that's not. You need to make another apology, because that's not even close to being. Yeah, you got to work on that. All right, so Batcat, nice name, Gimp. To the Rift community, I'm sorry. You're not. Apology not accepted. I too have been involved in using the perma soul walk bug, killing whatever the fuck. I killed him twice. I have absolutely no legitimate explanation for doing this. Yeah, you do, because you're a lazy cockroach gimp. But if I had to try to explain, I would say that I participated out of boredom. So you're saying you have ADD, which we know that. There were others in whatever the fuck who were heading into MS using the exploit, and I asked to tag along. It felt cool and dangerous to be part of the group using the exploit. Oh shit! So you got a little rush there, Gimp. You got a little Gimp rush. You're not used to that. You got a little blood was moving there. You thought you were getting away with something, Gimp. But I guess you didn't see me because I reported you there, back at, and here we are. I have a relic axe on my rose. Yeah, a rogue. Yeah, we already know. A Laren at Holilo. That was obtained from one of these kills. I have no business whatsoever having on my character. No, you don't. Now you don't have an account. While my intent in participating in these exploited kills was not all malicious, yeah, it was, Gimp. You said you had a little rush and shit. I mean, you were sitting in your fucking... I mean, sure, you live in a shithole, a fucking hoarder environment. I mean, you were just rushing a little bit, you know what I mean? But now, I guess that rush wasn't worth it, or I don't know what you're saying here. And while it's all possibly too little too late, oh, fuck, way too late. Way too late. I'm sorry I exploited. Apology not accepted, stupid Gimp. I'm sorry it had to come out like this. And I'm so sorry to see our guild, particularly those who were oblivious to the activities of those exploiting, crumble like this. Well, I mean, hopefully you can learn from this in the future. You don't really want to be in a guild that gets got for this kind of shit. So next time, try to get in one where they don't catch you, and then you can have that rush. You can get the gear, and then you can save yourself this humiliation right now. I mean, because this is about the worst it could get for a fucking stupid Gimp. Look at you, man, begging for some online shit that doesn't even exist. What is wrong with you? Why would you ever fucking beg and cry and plead for your account? Your parents, everything's let you down in this fucking life, dude. I mean, you should just go to another game, try over. Just try again, Gimp. That's about it. So anyway, that's all this was about. Wanted you to see this. See Gimps publicly begging for their accounts. Until next time, HOGG for life.